Hi, this is Amy with Book Goonie, and this is a TGIF, thank God it's Friday, segment sponsored by G Reads. The question, or the thing we're supposed to share today, is our bookshelves. So I'm going to take you on a little tour of our bookshelves, and I hope you enjoy. Look forward to seeing yours. Okay, we're going into my daughter's, we call it lounge or second room. Only thing on the walls is we've got a Hunger Games poster and Lightning Thief movie poster signed by the actors in the movie, so that was kind of cool. So this was our first set of bookshelves. They're all mostly focused on, I would say, teen or middle grade books for the most part. You'll see that most of it's stuff I've gotten at Scholastic from working at the book fairs mostly. Sydney's bookshelves are arranged in alphabetical order. Some of her favorites, she loves these ballet books, Chasing Vermeer, The Right, The Calder Game. These are all based on heists or mysteries around artwork or architecture. She's got her Vlad Todd series, and half of them are out on loan, so they're not all here. Favorite series of Sydney's is I think it's Gallagher Girls by Allie Carter. And I have the High Society and Uncommon Criminals in my room. Graceling's our favorite. We love Andrew Clements. All of his books are awesome. They are A+ in our books. We have, of course, the Hunger Games. Let's see what others' favorites. My daughter really loves the Haydix books. She likes the story, and she also loves Mary Downing Hahn books. They're mostly spooky, supernatural, kind of scary books. Their favorite is Julie Kagawa, the Iron Fae series, which we love. Sydney also likes the Gifted series. Then we get to her favorite book of all time. We've actually got two copies of this because see how mauled and nasty this one is? The Wild Girls. She actually has a second one on the shelf in here somewhere. She loves her Maximum Ride books. And of course, Rick Riordan. So we have Percy Jackson, Red Pyramid, Lost Hero, 39 Clues, where you see, of course, Harry Potter. Then the Scott books, Michael Scott books. I've read those. Sydney hasn't read. And let's see what else we have. Down here towards the end, Sydney loves these pretty tough girl sport books also. And then we just have our picture books here. So that's a quick look at Sydney's bookshelves. My book room is also in my workout room, which doesn't get a whole lot of action. I'll show you a close-up. You can see I'm a soccer fan. This bookshelf originally were books I'd read, but now the books I've read have gotten too big. So I've had to kind of expand into other areas. I've got some Patricia Briggs. I don't have the full series. I'm going to show you my prized possession. Probably my most favorite signed book, David McCulloch, 1776. Being a history teacher, if you don't know who David McCulloch is, he is the one that narrates the American Experience videos on PBS. And another favorite adult series, Christopher Moore, I love. And if you haven't read Christopher Moore, I would start with Fool. This is a remake of King Lear, made from a tragedy to a comedy. You see I have some other Christopher Moore books. Steve Barry, I like Steve Barry. The Historians, good. We have Dan Brown. If you haven't read Ken Follett's two historical fiction, the first one is Pillars of the Earth, which is phenomenal, and I loaned mine out and got loaned to someone else and never got it back. But the second one's A World Without End. They can be read as standalones. Then, of course, I have my City Mortal Instruments series, and I have Nightshade, which I won as prized possession. Here we have our zombie series by Carrie Ryan, Unearthly, Twilight, Shiverlinger. These are books I went ahead and earned at Scholastic that I want to give away to people that don't already have them. So I have those up here. These are books, some borrowed, some not, These are kind of my adult books that Sydney's not supposed to get into, so these are ones I've read. This is the section where if I receive a book or check one out to share in my IMMs, I said I'm here so I remember. And then these are adult books borrowed that I haven't read yet. These are all books that I borrowed from my school library or friends that I haven't read yet, or I haven't read all of them. I've read the Blue Bloods. So those are sitting there for me to read. These are my other signed books that I have so far. I'm missing my Body Finder series. I have that loaned out to a friend. Let's see. These are some books that I need to do things with or read. They're just kind of sitting up here because of room. And then got some other good titles. The Elizabeth Scott books I won from G Reads. They're all sitting here. And then some more. These are my young adult titles. So more books that I need to read or not read. Sarah Dessen. Hex Hall I need to read. I need to find Shade. I can't find it anywhere. I'm going to have to order it online. Kind of get back into some young adult and some adult that I haven't read. So you can see there's some Christopher Moore, Steve Berry book I haven't read. Revolution I haven't gotten to. I need to. Angel Fire, Graveyard Book. My bookshelves before I started reading young adult consisted of more historical fiction or nonfiction. So if you haven't heard of Jared Diamond, big nonfiction. Infidel, this is signed. Freed Zakaria, I got both these signed. He came to Dallas for an event. And then again, just some more nonfiction or adult. There's Post Shadow, the one that's sitting at me, sitting there, not finished. So that's kind of my book corner.